Hello everyone, I'm your lovely host Becca Chu, and welcome back to Seipa Tears. And last time we left off on class. Yep, or that's what it says. Congrats, Myra, you successfully made me skip class. Really? She pulls out an elegant pocket watch and checks the time. What time does lunch end again? 1 o'clock. Well, if you want to head back, I guess it's alright. I know you're not exactly a top student, so I wouldn't want you failing on my account. Is she actually being considerate? Oh, I thought she was being sarcastic. Maybe I shouldn't have read that, sir. Well, I don't know if my voice even changed. In my brain it changes, but I don't know to y'all if it changes. It'd be cool if it did, or whatever. Then you'd be all alone, wouldn't you? I suppose I would. I dragged you out of school for a reason after all, so I'd like it if you stayed. So you're just offering to be polite. I guess you could say that. Somehow I'm not surprised. It's fine. I think this was a worthy sacrifice anyway. I mean, sacrifices are important sometimes. That's true. It's like the concept of risk-taking, isn't it? Think about it. No one likes feeling vulnerable, but in sacrificing the comfort of the status quo, you might get something more valuable than what you had before. I suppose that's right. It is, isn't it? But to be honest, that's the kind of thing that only works in economics textbooks. It's like when you buy a patty, but you're too afraid to take the first bite, in case it's too hot. If I said pite, I'm sorry. I don't know. My B's and P's sound too similar. Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to, isn't it? Humans are naturally afraid of burning their tongues. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that with hamburgers, though. I'm normally worried about that with coffee, especially where I work at. They always make the coffee way too hot. And then my tongue is burnt for like a week with sores and whoops and stuff on it. Or whatever. Know more about that than anyone else. Pretty sure I know about it more than anyone else in real life and whatever. Why do I get the feeling you meant that literally? Oh, you mean we weren't talking about food? The city sure is a nice place in winter, isn't it? Myra stretches out her arms and embraces the chilly one. The sun is already sinking in, her light hair is almost glowing. You're almost talking like you're new to the place. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I knew you'd say that. My hands are in my pockets, grudgingly hiding from the cold, but I unconsciously scratch the side of my face. It's always like this in winter, though. Even if the snow piles up in the parking lots by February, winter is known to be our most beautiful season. I can see why. It's refreshing. She takes in a deep breath, and I feel compelled to do the same thing. I feel like I should. Oh, nah, I'm kidding. Her cheeks turn red from the cold. That was when it hit me. You're not used to winter, are you? No, I guess I'm not. Doesn't even occur to me that I'm asking about her past. Well, to be honest, I spent the last few years of my life in a place with very mild winters, but I used to live here before, so it's not a major change. I guess you could say that it's nostalgic for me. If you don't mind me asking, why exactly did you leave the country? You don't have to answer, but it sounds like you really didn't want to go. I never had much of a life here. I was different as a child, too. I wasn't like you and your sister and your friends at school. I never had to worry about the problems that normal kids face, like homework and friendship and romance. There was nothing tying me to this place, so I left. But I guess that doesn't mean that I was happy to go. Are you happy now? Sorry, I said too much, didn't I? I didn't mean to make you worry, but I never get to talk about myself, so... But to answer your question, yes, I'm happy now, I'm pretty sure. Then that's all that matters. Slowly, aimlessly, we move forward, footprints following us in the snow. There's something inescapably nostalgic about early winter sunsets, all of those days when the sun sets before 6 and it feels like late evening when you're coming home from school. It's a little bit wishful. Thought it said, wait, it does say wistful, not wishful. God, Jesus. That doesn't help me. That made my reading, like, really horribly wrong. Thanks. Blended in white words. Or whatever. Jesus. I hate it when texts blend with the background, but I guess it's not too bad compared to other stuff I've read before. Well, you know, not too far. Here and there. Should have expected an answer like that from you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me we're back to square one after everything we talked about. Well, I can't be too open, can I? That would ruin the surprise. I wonder what's going through this girl's mind. Anyway, there's one thing you forgot to calculate this time. Her expression freezes at last a weak point. Him. This time. There's so many da-da-dings and exclamation points, so I'm just like gasp and and sigh. I don't freaking know. Are you going to finish the sentence or not? Sorry, I just wanted to see how long the suspense could last. That was the suspense. That was kind of annoying. I think you pushed it a bit too far. I think so too. Mm-hmm. And I'm playing as you, and you disappoint me. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I was only asking where you live to make sure you could stay out this late. Oh, wait, you're worried about me? Worried is the wrong word. I'm just concerned. That's the same thing. Regardless, you might live outside of the city for all I know. I wouldn't want you going home too late. It's getting dark, but it's still early. You'll be fine. Yeah, but... Well, you live close enough to get home by yourself, right? I do, don't worry. Although, she just mumbled something. I hate when people do that. I said I wouldn't mind if you walked me home anyway. Ooh, can I? Please tell me it's a decision. I like making decisions. I like reading too. Mainly in my head, not really out loud. But then this whole entire visual novel thing would be kind of boring if I didn't talk. But I would love to make a decision right now. That's what makes visual novels cool. And I'm not reading any of these sentences, but hey, you can pause and read it. It's all good. You can even go slower than me. My money's on the former. Because I wouldn't doubt if I read too fast. Come on, let's go. You walk too slowly. Alright, I'm coming. How long have we been wandering the streets like this? She lost. That's kind of silly. Maybe a couple hours. As you said that out loud, did it sound at least slightly ridiculous to you? Not really, should it have? Yes, of course it should have. Doesn't our aimless bug you even a little? Maybe she's doing it on purpose. As long as you're having fun, right? I suppose. Still, we should probably think of somewhere to go. My feet are killing me. You sound like a girl. Guys aren't supposed to complain about that. You need to improve your stamina. Huh, you mean you're not tired yet? No, not really. But you hardly seem physically fit. Really? Do I come across as a playful, innocent girl with a psychological scar somewhere in her past? Or something like that? That sounds specific again. When did everyone around me become psychic? Can't imagine you running laps, but anything's possible. I get that reaction a lot. We had a sports day at school once and everyone thought I wouldn't be able to do a thing for the class, and I'm guessing I know what happened next. I won first place in the 200 meter... I was going to say run or dash. Also, you're intelligent, sophisticated, and athletic. Don't forget reliable and organized. Great. And then she's like, laugh, sweat. Don't want to make the sound effect. Don't worry though, I couldn't do housework to save my life, and I always spill the crumbs when I'm eating cookies, so I'm not perfect either. How comforting. I swear, this girl. One of these days, you've got to cure that daydreaming habit. Easier said than done. Can't be that bad, just try focusing more. I can't, my brain's always working. It's like a laptop without a power button. Except it never runs out of batteries. I wish my computer worked like that. It's the opposite. And it can't calculate 2-digit products without a pencil and a paper. Most people can't. You're too easy. Well, at least I'm always thinking about something. Maybe I'm actually a genius and no one realizes it. A genius that's nearly failing second-year math. Could happen. Geniuses don't have to be. I was about to say smart, but that would be very genius-like of me. Well, I think Einstein didn't know how to spell, so, and he was known as a genius. Don't have to be academically successful to be intelligent. I could just be, I don't know, deep. I hate to admit it, but you might be right. Still yet to learn to control your mind, a powerful brain is being wasted on a person like you. Just remember this brain that decided to sacrifice a valuable half day of school, most likely missing a test or two, to waste the evening with a girl you just called yourself an it, hardly knows. I never said any, or an unsophisticated brain can be a nice one. Compliment number 2. Aw, yeah, she's being nice. She still isn't very good at this. Okay, now my feet are really hurting. You really sound like a girl. Isn't that what we were originally talking about? It is, isn't it? The conversation was about to go on another tangent before I realized what she was doing. Come on, even you must be tired by now. Just a little. Score. See, so we should sit down somewhere. Somewhere warm. So cuddles. Well, if you're that tired, I know of a place we can go. Notice Myra limping slightly as she walks ahead. Either your leg is broken or you're as tired as I am. And she's like, no, I'm not, Becca. Alright, fine, you win. That's what I thought. But I'm not cold yet, so we're staying outside. I'd play in the snow if there was snow. I think there is. There was a snowman in one of my videos. I know there was. I should rewatch some of my stuff, so I know what I'm talking about. But I do remember some of this game. I just remember the whole red string of fate thing right here, and I still think that idea is pretty cool. It's official enough. I didn't know about officialness worked on a spectrum. Except I want to make more decisions. I really don't read that out loud. But yeah, salted sea sidewalk with stores and snow-covered hills in the middle of nowhere. Cool. I can't even begin to fathom why I trusted Myra's idea of a nice place to relax. You know, this is probably dangerous. Aw, is there going to be a cute picture to show instead of us talking? That'd be cool. They'll be fine. It's probably illegal as well. No worries. The police have better things to do than a patrol an old hill in the corner of the city. Have better things to do than climbing an old hill in the corner of the city, but I'm still doing it. Well, as long as we don't die, I guess I'm fine with it. We probably won't die. Either way, you're climbing below me, so I'll land on you if we fall. In other words, you probably won't die. Precisely. Don't worry, though. I'm light. I don't think I could kill you that easily. That isn't the problem here. Ooh, look, that's the top. And what exactly is so special about this place to begin with? You'll find out soon enough. Come on. Myra beckons me to climb faster, and despite my frozen toes and soaking wet socks, I follow. Ah. Ooh, nice view. You're not gonna fall off, are you? What can I say? This place is beautiful. This looks really high. No, that's just the background. That's cool. And it takes a lot for someone like me to say that. See, I told you it would be worth it. Take a deep breath. The hill is overlooking the city. It's pretty stunning. Say, is there any reason for that huge tree to be planted here? Actually, yes, there is. You can't tell right now, but it's actually a cherry blossom tree. Awesome. It was donated by a local CEO of a multinational company and it's been growing here ever since. Huh, pretty impressive. From what I heard, he planted it here to mark what he deemed to be the most beautiful place in the city. You seem to know an awful lot about this person. Is it because it's your dad? Well, I read a lot of books. He's somewhat of a legend in the city too, so it's only natural that I know about him. Actually, I think I've heard this story before. What was his name? Kennedy? Or was it Kendrick? Leonard Kinsey. Close enough. The company he formed has close ties to East Asia as well. Explain why he chose the cherry tree. Well, it does, but a business gesture and a sentimental one. He sounds like a great man. He is. He is, but... that last word. But what? You started it. Is that your dad? It's a blessing and a curse. Just thinking about it. His story's a glamorous one, right? The way he fought against the odds, overcome his rivals, a tale of human courage and willpower. But what about the people he left behind? There's a lot of emptiness. Not for him, really. But for the people who weren't there to witness his struggle against the world. Don't worry about it. You're fine now, right? It hurts. If you're fine now, there's nothing else to worry about. It's as simple as that. The wind sings its hollow song in the silence, but if you want to cry, then it's okay. It's alright. I'm fine, really. But thanks for the offer. Her words vanish into the twilight. She sits there, inches from Me shielded by a glass wall. It's the closest we've ever been, and it felt so far. But I'll never forget this cold wind in her warm shoulder an inch from mine. It's one of those rare, precious moments when you realize that each passing second is being written as a memory. Deep. Am I on the next day or something? Day 5, trust. I wonder how many days there are in the game. Cold. This place is cold. But this time it isn't lonely. I don't know, I feel like this is a good stopping point for this game too, or in this spot. So, tune in again or next time. I don't know how long this game lasts. It might last for 7 days or 5 days. I'm trying to even remember how long that C game I played lasted for. I think it was 5 or 7. It might be about the same length, but anywho. I'll see you guys again. Bye.